Hey all, it's Nim or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now today we're going to be talking about some last-minute Endwalker prep. Endwalker releases December 3rd for early access, maintenance is on the 2nd, and this video releases on the 1st of December, so literally 11th hour, last minute, but I want to help you start off Endwalker on the strongest possible foot. Before we do that, I want to let you know that if you like what I do, or you like what the channel does in specific, go on and click subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything the channel does. Additionally, if you're ever looking for me in-game, you can find me under Nimicry Hopwater on the Aether Data Center, generally the Siren server. Now, there will be data center travel coming, so you can always come and play with me. Let's have a fun time, run some dungeons, do that stuff. Without further ado, Endwalker prep. Okay, so here's what you need to do, last-minute Endwalker prep. First, I want you to make sure that this main scenario quest is complete. That absolutely has to be done. It should say to be continued because remember, you cannot access new content until you clear the story for the old. And that's been true from ARR all the way up through Endwalker. That will be true. So make sure you have that. Otherwise, you can't access the new content. If you haven't, if you're far off, don't stress on it. Luckily, you'll have plenty of time to catch up. Don't worry about that. Second, important. Now, you go to Idleshire. I'm currently in Idleshire. You go talk to this young lady. Chloe. Talk to Chloe. You ask to receive a new journal. Now, I just picked up one earlier today for recording this. Ask to receive a new journal. That is your Wondrous Tales. Now, you're going to want to Control I. Oh, sorry, not Control I. I. There we are. So you're going to want to open up your Wondrous Tales. And you're going to want to get 9 seals. Now, ideally, you want to get lines, but it doesn't really matter for our purposes at this point. You're going to want to get as many seals as possible. And notice they already switched over from Allegory and Revelation. So, they're Poetics now. So that'll come in play in a little while. But, you want to get your 9 seals so that when you get this experience, right now it says 0. And that's fine. It can say 0 now. But on Friday, that will change. That will change to a number that will give you approximately a half level of the class that you've chosen at 80. So that'll give you a nice little leg up on the experience gain for Endwalker. I was going to say Shadowbringers for Endwalker. Next, what I want you to do is, well, since speaking of Poetics, we'll Control C, there we go. We have the Algan Tomestones of Poetics, Allegory, and Revelation. Now, Allegory and Revelation are going to be discontinued, and you can convert them into Poetic gear. Your level 80 Crypt Lurkers gear is going to be Poetic gear. So if you want to switch jobs and you don't have great gear, you can buy that stuff with Poetics and at least have a pretty decent starting. Next, we're going to go talk about inventory space. Now, if I pull up my inventory, you'll notice I have a lot of junk. I got to sell a few things. Not a big deal. Clean out your inventory as best you can. Simple enough. Also, what you want to do is you want to go over to your summoner, your summoning bell. And if you can, go there, clean out your retainer's inventory as well. So I could go here, I could check out my entrust or withdraw items. He's got a lot of items. I could take some of this stuff if I needed to. It's not a big deal. But just things that I wanted to let you know. So do that. So right now we have finish the main story quest line. Pick up a Wondrous Tales. Spend your Poetics. Clean out your inventory and your retainer's inventory. Now, there's one other thing that I want you guys to do, is I want you to send your retainers on long mission, right? So this one, 12-1 at 11:47. Now, it's gonna finish this one, but I'm gonna send it on another 18-hour mission. Now, you may ask, Nim, why do you want to send them on long missions? Well, just as the level cap for you will be raised, so will the level cap for your retainers. Now, your retainer can never be a higher level than you, but it can gain experience up to right before it would level higher than you. So, by you sending it on the most difficult, longest mission it can, your retainer will gain the most amount of experience. Now, as for a final note, I would recommend doing all of your weekly tasks that you can. So, for example, if you do the Dome and Enclave still, go do the Dome and Enclave. If you want to do some things with your challenge logs, do that. If you want to max out your beast tribes, do that. If you want to do your custom deliveries, do that. Because there may be another reset. Now, I don't know that there will be. and I don't think there will be, but then again, you never know. There may be certain restrictions and things that are not disclosed to the player, or certain opportunities that a well-prepared player can take advantage of. And that's it. And there we have it. Those are the tasks you need to do for last-minute Endwalker prep. And to recap, of course, complete the main scenario. Go to Chloe. Get yourself a Wondrous Tales. Spend your poetics. Empty both yours and your retainer's inventory. And do your weekly tasks prior to Friday. If I missed anything, or if there's something you think I should add, let me know in the comments below. Now, I will say that if you like what I do, or you like the channel in specific, go on and click subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything the channel does. I've also been told I should plug this more often. You can find me on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday and Sunday, we stream Final Fantasy XIV, and Saturday is a wildcard stream where we hang out with people in the Discord, and we'll play something or do something else entirely. You can follow me on Twitter at Nimicry, and that's where I respond to most things, so if you got questions or you just want a snappy answer, tag me on that, and I'll answer as best I can. Finally, of course, there is the Patreon. Patreon is a service that helps small creators like myself make a little profit on videos, and it helps me make longer videos in general. This video I created quickly because Endwalker is coming, and I want to make sure that everybody can start off on the strongest possible footing. If you want to help out with that, you can at patreon.com/Nimicry. There are some exclusive perks, and we are working on adding new ones all the time. Finally, before we wrap up, there is a list of people scrolling by on the screen right now. Those are my patrons. Thank them, each and every one, for having faith and believing in me. Well, guys, that was a video. I enjoyed making it. I can't wait to see you in Endwalker, and may the mount you're farming drop on the first kill.